Welcome to Ital is Vital, your natural health and wellness stop. Disclaimer: the information included in this video is for informational purposes. The purpose of this video is to promote a broader consumer understanding and knowledge of various natural remedies and their traditional uses. It is not intended to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Guys, thank you for stopping by to share with Julie today. I hope you're having a fantabulous day today, guys. In this video, I wanted to touch a little bit on vaccines. Now, I'm looking at the NHS site, which is the health authority in the UK, and what they have noted at the top of the article, where there's an article that they wrote, why vaccine is safe and important. And, they have put a notice there to say, be aware that anti-vaccine stories are spread online through social media. They may not be based on scientific evidence and could put your child at risk of a serious illness. And I'm sure that you will see notice like this on some of the major health-related sites, especially the conventional ones. My problem is that there have been videos, articles, and so forth of parents who are actually speaking out against vaccines because their children have been negatively affected, and they say from having been vaccinated. And what I find is that these stories are being buried, and this is what I find disturbing, is that Google is burying these stories. It's been buried on YouTube, it's been buried on the search engine, and yeah, you might find some, but you can see that it's an effort being made to suppress this information. And so people would go online and they would search, but they would not realize, for example, say a mother may have had her child vaccinated and she sees certain symptoms or certain reaction from her child that she did not notice before, and it's very evident to her that there are some changes. She goes online and she searches. Then she sees all these articles that are saying, even when she searched to find the negative, she's seen all these articles that are telling her nothing is wrong, vaccines are safe, and so, but she knows that something is not right. Now, if the information was allowed to flow freely, she could see that another mother or another a father had some kind of situation where they had some negative occurrences, that she could see that, yes, this other parent had, their child experiencing similar symptoms. And this is how people can share information and help each other. There is this agenda to silence people who have a story to tell about their child being negatively affected by vaccines, and this is wrong. It is not for Google to say, oh, we're going to suppress this information, because of course a lot of people depend on Google for their information like this. But the vaccine industry is a billion-dollar industry, and this is why they are doing this. But I think that for me, it is cause for concern. I saw an interview with the founder of GreenMed speaking about this issue, the suppression of information, particularly where it concerns vaccine. And this is because, as I noted, vaccine is big business. It's a billion-dollar industry, because they've got all of us so convinced that from the cradle from before the cradle, from in the womb, our mothers are being given vaccinations. When the child is born, by the time they reach 6 or 7, they have to do certain number of vaccination. As adults, even all these vaccination, anti-flu, this, that, and at the same time we're sicker than ever. More children are being born with autism, more children are being born with Down syndrome, more children are being born with all kinds of problems. And even some of these problems, some parents are saying, my child exhibited these kinds of behavior, these kinds of symptoms after they have been vaccinated or after they have been given certain particular types of vaccines. And this information should not be suppressed, because that's what is happening. And it bothers me that this information is being suppressed, because I don't believe all these parents just decide that they're just going to lie. I think that is cause for concern, that they are actually suppressing this information, because then it makes you wonder, what else are they suppressing? And I have a problem with this. I know some people, once the health authorities say something, I know that there are people who believe it. But I also know that there is a lot of lies that do exist. There are people who are getting PhDs in philosophies and history that are based on lies even today. Because we can see, even in our time now, we can see certain things being played out before our very eyes. So people are changing history, and the lies and the manipulation. And, it's almost like we are puppets. And I have a problem with it, because in the long run, I feel that we're giving away more and more of our freedom, and it will come to the point where we don't have a choice. We always must push back against this. People should be allowed to hear what others have to say about their experience, especially with something like this where it concerns a child. So this is something that I wanted to mention and just wanted to bring your attention to, that there is a suppression of information as it pertains to vaccines, where people have stories to tell that is anti-vaccine. And when you see suppression at this level, it's vaccine today, tomorrow it will be something else. So anyway, guys, I hope you found this useful. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Be the change you'd like to see in this world. Have a fantabulous day today. Ta-ta! Welcome to Ital is Vital, your natural health and wellness stop.